Hello, my dear soul warriors. Welcome to my channel for those of you who are new, and welcome back to those who have been here already. So, let's have a look today on our future spouse. What is your future spouse like? And what's the energy going to be like between you two? So I have here option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Take a moment, pause the screen if you must, and I will see you in the timestamp below. So for those of you who are staying still to listen to me chit-chat, excuse me for the table shaking often. The table I have here is like more of a dining table, so it shakes easily, unfortunately. And at some point you may hear me pausing more. Just don't pay attention to that too often. It's just like here's too hot, and sometimes I just need a little bit more time to process my thoughts when it's super hot, you know. Luckily, Mother Nature seems to be at my side right now. It's giving me some breezes, but we'll see what will happen. Because the weather forecast promised plus 37, and I don't have a fan that works, you know, because, well, it's interesting. Like, I booked a place and I thought I would have a fan because it shows in the picture, but, well, there is a fan, it just doesn't work. So, we'll just have to deal with the natural force of breeze air and hope that it will come to me. Anyways, without further ado, let's start our reading. See you in the timestamp. Hello, my option number 1. So if you chose this little interesting bracelet here, and this is your reading. So let's see, what is your future spouse energy like at the time when you meet them? Seeing the true you. Interesting. I'm picking up that your future spouse, at the time when you will meet them, they will be in the process of understanding their authentic self. They're going to be in a self-discovery journey. And I'm picking up that in some sense, because they will be doing that, when they meet you, they will be able to see a true version of you as well. It's like they're going to kind of get you because they see themselves in you. I'm picking up that this person may have had a missed opportunity in the past. And when they meet you, they are going to have this sense of feeling grateful and thankful that they have missed that opportunity. Because if they hadn't had missed that opportunity, they wouldn't have had met you. It's kind of like that quote, you know, in their head that would say that. I'm also picking up that you may meet this person at a time when, or at a place where it's going to be super, super hot. You may meet this person in a swimming pool or at a beach or at a lake. This person may also meet you somewhere where there are many greeneries. It's either the landscape or the interior that is going to be green. Okay. Picking up for some of you, like this person's appearance, like they may have red hair, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like that, because, you know, like these days we all dye our hair, so it really depends. Okay, so let's see. What's their personality going to be like at the time when you meet them? I'm picking up that at the time you meet this person, I'm seeing like two different scenarios. For some of you, this person, when you meet them, they are going to be someone who feel like they have enough in life. They have gone through enough life experiences. And because of that, they feel like they don't need to further create anything. They may be well established, but because of that, they're not going to be too ambitious. Like they're not going to have a lot of ambitions in terms of their career and finances, because they're going to be like grateful. And I did feel this grateful energy from this card. This person is going to be someone who is always happy and content, but I'm feeling like this person is going to be just want to have fun and stay in their childlike energy. They're not going to want anything serious. So in the beginning of your connection, I'm picking up this person is not going to think about deeper commitment, or at the time you meet them, they were not thinking about getting themselves into a relationship. For another of you that I'm picking up a different scenario, I am picking up that this person may have children. At the time you meet them, they may have children, and they may have just gone out of a divorce, and they may be someone who needs time to reflect on their own self-worth. I'm picking up their previous relationship has taken a turmoil on them. So they may feel a little bit helpless, and they need to get through a divorce settlement. So if you are a male and you are interested in a female, this female may be going through a custody battle and also financial battle with their ex-husband. Okay, so let's have a look at their job, occupation. What do they do? What do they do? What does my option number 1 people spouse do as job? Interesting. I'm picking up the person, your spouse may be someone who is in management position. They are someone who work in a field where is connected to humanitarian, but in the same time they need to use their, it's like a business oriented as well. So they may need to use their rationality in making decisions. But I'm picking up this person, sometimes they are not very good at their job because they accidentally get into like office gossips. So that's for some of you. For most of you, I'm picking up they're just kind of not good at their job because they're not good at logistics of some sort. This person also may deal with pets. Yeah, so that's kind of like humanitarian, right? Well, not kind of, lazy. Humanitarian, focusing on the society. But I'm just picking up that this person sometimes is just not good at management. It's like they are there, but they're not good at this. For another of you, I'm picking up that this person is someone who relies a lot on their masculines to provide for them. Okay, so that's also what I'm picking up. All right, let's see. What is the connection like between you two? throughout the relationship. So this is kind of like a heads up. I'm picking up this person who you're going to be with, your future spouse. They are someone who needs to change their patterns and behavior within a dynamic. There's someone who I'm picking up, they are not someone who's going to be the first to text you. They're not going to be someone who, their love language, I'm picking up their love language is not communication. And neither doing. It's like, their love language is trying hard not to create any conflict. So they are going to be very avoidant when it comes to heated discussions. Like they would feel like it's an argument, whereas it's not. It's just like serious talk. So you may feel as if this person is not treating you fairly when it comes to communication, when it comes to taking initiatives and doing things. I'm just picking up that, you know, it's not that they are bad, but it's just that they have been hurt before, so they want to give out as little as possible. It's kind of like I want to give, but I'm afraid of creating conflict. I'm picking up this person may have been in a relationship where their significant other was a narcissist, because I'm getting this feeling like they're going to be afraid of doing something, like doing anything, actually doing something nice to you or doing something that will help them with their boundaries, because they want to avoid conflict. And for some reasons they are afraid that anything you do, you may cause a scene, because that's how their ex was, I'm picking up. So let's see what would be a dynamic between you two further down the relationship. Further down the relationship, I'm picking up that between you two and your future spouse, they're not going to leave when things get difficult. This energy is like they're going to keep you up to date as possible. They're not someone who's going to hold any secrets from you. They're someone who, like they are going to try to make decisions quick, contacting you or, taking initiative or even going on dates. Yeah. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope it's helpful, and I will see you in the next. Hello, my option number 2s. If you chose this bracelet, then this is your reading. Whew. Thank you, Mother Nature, for the breeze air, because I was just complaining how hot it is here in Turkey. And I don't have a fan that really works, so yeah. Welcome to Turkey, where things might not work here, so grateful for the air breeze. Alright, anyways. Let's see. What is your future partner's energy like? Conscious connection. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show that in screen. Let's see if I can find something to cover this. Let's do it like this. Okay. I think it's okay like this now. All right. Conscious connections. I'm picking up that your person's energy, when you meet them, they are going to be in the area where it's a little bit like dark. Picking up like a studio energy here. this person, I'm picking up, they may be battling with themselves when they meet you. It's like they're going to battle with the shadow attribute of them, with their light side. But I'm also picking up that their shadow attribute is going to fight off their light attribute. There's like a push and pull energy at the time when you meet this person. Not that it has anything to do with you, it's more to do with them. This person may be Pisces. Doesn't have to be. I'm just putting it up there because I'm hearing like Pisces, or Gemini. Let's see, what is this person like? What is your future spouse like? I'm picking up that your person is someone who likes to start something. They have a clear, plan on how they want to achieve a goal. They usually are good at starting something new. But for some reasons, they find it difficult to execute the plan. And this is something that they are aware of it, at least at the time when you meet them. They are aware of their characteristic. They want to be stable, so this person is in need of stability, but they are not able to do it due to their lack of willingness to change themselves. That's what I'm picking up, like to change the negative side of them. So it's kind of like this person sometimes is lazy, or they give up easily, or they get demotivated very fast, so they're not able to execute the plan, or they executed the plan, but they're not able to follow through and do follow-ups. It's like also in the middle, they kind of like change their mind, so they are not able to put any effort into their endeavors. So this is something you need to know about them. Let's see. Kind of does sound like, some of the Pisces I know, unfortunately. No shame to Pisces out there. I mean, you guys are cool, and full of love. But it's just like when it comes to decisions making and executing the plan, something can go wrong there. Right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about our option number 2's future spouse? Interesting. These 2 cards came out in the other reading too, so some of you may be coming from option number 1. All right, I'm picking up this person. What you need to know is that they like to take shortcuts. I'm picking up they like to take shortcuts in their endeavors. They are someone who needs to be guided. They are someone who needs a higher up. I'm not picking up that they can be management material. I'm picking up it's more that they need an emperor to tell them what to do and how to do it. So if you meet this person and this person is a self-employed person, keep in mind that sometimes they're not as hardworking as they appear to be. So I'm also picking up that a lot of times they are not willing to put their effort into something. It's because they get emotional easily, or they rather start helping other people with their task than doing their own stuff. And this is why it's hard for them to really get a result out, or a good result. Let's check the connection between you two. What's the energy like between you two? From the beginning, middle, and the end of the relationship. Well, not the end, I mean throughout the whole relationship. Further down the line. Okay, so beginning, middle, and the end. Not the end, sorry. I don't know, maybe for some of you, you're not going to be with this person for too long. I don't sugarcoat my reading, so sorry if I triggered you, but yeah. I'm picking up in the beginning of the relationship, there's going to be issues with communications, with executing the plan for dates. Not surprised. They're going to be someone who is not able to give a lot of information about them. I'm picking up they're not going to share too much details about them. Not because they don't want to. It's more that they are not sure what to share and what not to share in the beginning. So you may find their communication like on and off. And then towards the relationship, I honestly feel like one of you are not going to be satisfied with this relationship. Kind of picking up it's more to do with them than you, as I said, because they're just like a bit wishy-washy, you know, like they can't decide if they like something or not as well. And then that would lead you throughout further down the line. It's going to be more like, I need more cards for this one, but I'm picking up like, yes, that's what I thought. I'm picking up that someone is going to let someone go, or someone further down the relationship will have to I'm picking up like this energy like I can't be bothered anymore. You are not independent enough. You are very codependent. I want to break free from this already. I'm just going to let you go. Or I'm just going to have to let my expectation go. If I want this relationship to work, I'm going to have to let my expectation on how another person should be in order for us to be together. Otherwise, we're going to have to go separate ways. This energy, I'm feeling it's coming from your future self. Right? The time span of this future connection, I'm not going to tell you for how long, because that's just going to affect you, how you're going to be in that connection. Let's pick up some advice cards instead. What is the advice for option number 2? I'm picking up that the advice for you is to remain grounded and to believe that slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to go at a rapid pace. And I'm picking up when there's issue coming up, just communicate it right away. That will help the relationship. But the spirit guides also want you to know that as slow and steady you would like to go to make sure things will be well, this may not be the connection for you to have a happy family life with. Okay? So that's for you to decide. I hope if this reading is helpful, and I will see you in the next. Bye. Hello, my option number 3. If you chose this beautiful necklace, then this is your reading. Let's see, what is your future spouse like in the future? Their energy, softly, softly, tender touch. I'm picking up that your future spouse energy is going to be full of compassion, understanding, forgiveness, and a little of a soft, gentle side. They're going to be someone who is very in tune with their feminine energy. I'm picking up like strong feminine energy coming from this person. Whether they are male or female, they are more in tune with that side. I'm picking up they are someone who is looking forward in meeting someone who can understand their tears, because sometimes their tears is not really about them, it's about the care they have for humanity. It's a beautiful energy. Let's see, what is their personality like besides energy? Wow. Today's pile, like, I don't know who is watching this, but it seems to me a lot of you are going through, I mean, your spouse is really going through the stage of fear of commitment or lack of commitment. I'm picking up that this person, they are someone who is all about focusing on finances. They are like a career person. They are someone who is down to earth. But they may not be someone who is able to collaborate with somebody. They are quite introverted. They're not extroverted at all. They may be socially awkward. I'm picking up this person's shadow attribute sometimes is being aloof. They may be someone who is not good at seeking information, or they seek for information at the wrong place. They may be someone who jumped to conclusion too soon or too late. I'm just picking up this person also, like the other pile, like there's someone who have been hurt, either by their past relationship or someone around them, friends or family. Let's see, tell us more about this person, please. I'm picking up this person, although they have like these shadow attributes, they are someone who is still very caring, very giving. They are someone who has no problem with offering love when they see somebody. So when they meet you and they like you, they love you, they have no problems with breaking out of this, phobia that they have of theirs. They are someone who is willing to change, which is a good thing, because sometimes people don't know or not aware of their shadow attributes, or they are aware of it and they just don't want to change. It's like, I don't care, like, take me or leave me. But this person is willing to change because they don't want any conflicts in this connection. They want everything to go smoothly, which is good. Good. So now let's have a look at your connection. Quite straightforward for option number 3, I would say. For the other option, it was like, wow, it's like a lot of, you know, blockages and blocked energy and like constipated emotions. I'm not sure if I can use this phrase, but it's like, yeah. All right, so what's the connection between you two like in the future? I mean, in the beginning of your future connection. And in the middle, like towards the relationship. And throughout the relationship, further down the line, let's say time span 6 months, after 6 months. Beautiful. Wow, lucky you guys. So in the beginning of the connection, I'm picking up that someone is not going to be patient on how it goes. I'm picking up this could be them because they want to, you know, have some certainty in the connection so they can focus on their work. I'm picking up like, I cannot focus on my work if I don't know this result yet. So like they're going to be impatient in the beginning. But towards the connection, not that I'm saying that they will become more patient. I'm not picking that up. I think they're just generally impatient for some reasons. But there's someone who is going to share a lot of things with you. They're not going to hide any information from you. It's like whatever you see is what you're going to get. Whatever they say is what is true. Like, you don't need to double guess them. And then towards like 6th month, like down the further line of this connection, I'm picking up that you two are going to face a decision or whether or not to get married. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope it's helpful, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.